Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk about how I almost cure my EMF sensitivity. Now remember, this is not a cure. This is a supplement to what's going on to my body. How I made the discovery. I'm going to explain how I do it every day. I'm going to explain that actually saturated fat. Yes. Saturated fat in milk play a very important role in EMF sensitivity. Scientists and doctors, they are all wrong, because without saturated fat, I wouldn't be here. And yes, this is the first time in my entire life, I'll repeat it again, first time in my entire life I can actually enjoy life. It has been 12 plus years journey to this. So watch this video, understand this video, so that way you can help yourself. Now before I go into further, these things causes arthritis. Okay? Carbon monoxide and just smoke alarm detectors. I'll make that video later. I'll link it right up here. I'm going to explain why, okay? It has been confirmed. They causes arthritis. Remember, arthritis is a cause. I always said that. I have that video about the discovery of arthritis right up here. If you want to see that, look at it or watch it. Watch it slowly so you can understand, okay? One more thing I would like to add. I'm very proud to make that video. I'm very proud that I was the first person in human history to discover what arthritis really is. And is very important. As you get older and older and older, you will face this problem. Why? It's because you cannot expel decay radiation fast enough. Yes, and that is my discovery. I'm very proud of it. And because of this, arthritis will be and will always be until the day I die. It is actually low radiation and decay radiation is what causes arthritis. Remember that. And yes, once again, I am very proud to be that person to discover what arthritis really is. And yes, I have that video right up here. Okay? Now, let's back to get the milk. How I made the discovery and oh my, I am enjoying life. Woo! I love it. First time in human history that someone made the discovery about saturated fat. And I'm going to say it again because I'm very proud to make that discovery. I'm sharing it with the world. Follow it and you will see how your body is. Now, I have been experimenting a lot of stuff. I actually have a picture. Right now that I show you, I have plenty of bottles right there. If you look at it, I've been experimenting with a lot of milk. Up here, you see these because I wanted to show these on the video before I go further. I have experiment fat-free, 1%, 2%, and whole milk. And when you look at those, or these, you will see saturated fat, 0. Okay? 0%. Okay? Then, we're going to go to 1%. It's stated clearly, 1.5 gram or 8%. Okay? Then we go to the 2%. Oh, this is the one that saved my life. 3 gram, 15%. Okay? Then you go to the whole milk. 5 gram, 25%. Whole milk. Okay? So, when we did that, and when I discovered that, I realized what is going on to these. And I drank 1 cup or 8 ounces. This will be full up to here. Okay? And I do this 4 times a day. And then I'll explain to you what was going on to all these. I'll go step by step. 1 week, I experiment this. You can see the date on that. I experiment the whole week. Oh, my headache came back. I went to 1%. I was okay. Sometimes I get a headache and sometimes I don't. I experiment all these, and oh my, nothing. I'm very good. I experiment this, I actually have a little headache, and I get tired. So I said to myself, Remember, the first video that I made the discovery, I stated clearly, and listen to it. Fat does have something contribute to that. Okay, so you heard it. I said it has to do something with fat. So because of that, I went through all this to experiment them all. And that's how I made the discovery. It is the saturated fat. Our body actually needs saturated fat. And yes, the first time in human history, someone actually said that our body actually needs saturated fat. Now, we were taught trans fat is bad. Saturated and unsaturated, it's actually good for our body. And they are wrong. I'm sorry, but they are wrong. Because I remember this. Remember my discoveries. I'll link right up here. That I remember when I was a kid and growing up, I hated milk. Very short story, and I'll repeat it again. And that's what causes all this. So, because of the discovery, I understood why. I understood that I need certain percentage of saturated fat. And yes, saturated fat helps EMF sensitivity. Again, saturated fat helps EMF sensitivity. And it has been proven because I have tested them all. And that's how I made the discovery. Now, I'm going to show you my supplement. There are actually supplements that it has to be done day and night. Yes, believe it or not. Crazy as it sounds, but I'm going to show you. Oh, before I go into the video of vitamins, I'm going to explain to you. This is for you, okay? This is your turn. We already know that fat-free milk is not going to do anything for us. So let's throw that away. We're going to concentrate on 1%, 2%, and whole milk. Because your daily value, remember this, your daily value may be different than I am. So you're going to have to experiment these so you can get your daily value. Sometimes you eat your food, you might have saturated fat in them already. So you actually need less that day. Yes, it's a daily cycle. Okay, remember this. So you have to go on to this little journeys to understand your body so you can know which one is actually yours. My case is this one. Okay? So in order to understand that, you have to go on to this little journey. At least I nailed down to 1, 2, and maybe call this 3. Okay? full. So you're going to experiment that because the daily value that they gave us is very important. This is 8%. If you do this 4 times a day, okay, or maybe 3 or 4 times a day equal 24 and 32. If you do this, and it's 15, and if you do 3, it'll be 45%, and 60% if you do 4, meaning 3 or 4 of these per servings, okay? If you do 3 of these, that will be 75%, and if you do 4, will be 100%. But remember, if I do mine with 100% saturated fat, I became tired. So my body needs about 45 to 60%. 60%, about 45, I'm good. 60%, a little extra. So if you know that you eat a lot of fat that day, you can actually drink less. Get it? If you eat less fat, then you have to drink more. That's how you're going to balance. We're going to try to balance this out. You have to balance this out in your body to fight this thing. Okay? I guess we're going to fight EMF with milk. Like I said, that's what it is. It's helping us. So we're actually basically fighting. Now, when you do yours, if you have more saturated fat in your body, then yes, you would have to drink less. Or you have to drink more. In my case, this is perfect. 2% is perfect, which means I need 60%. 45%, I am okay. Up to 60%, I'm very good at that day. So every day, it's a little cycle thing. Okay? It has to go through the same thing again and again and again. And if you have diarrhea, I made that video up here that I say pears and avocado helps diarrhea, or in this case, lactose intolerant. But believe it or not, and the first time in human history you're going to hear something like that. Cell towers and cell phones. It actually, you don't have, and you won't have diarrhea. I don't have diarrhea doing this. I have a little bit of it, and like I stated, the sun, you need to go out in the sun, okay? That's very important. And box pear or avocado. I like pears, so I eat box pears. And no, don't eat the one in the cans and have corn syrup in them, have syrups in them, whatever. Just eat them plain. Just make sure to buy them plain, okay? So box pears and avocado will help you. You don't have to have a lot. You just have a little slice and it'll work. Well, again, it will depend on you. So, conclude to this section here of the video. Learn who you are. You have to learn who you are. You may be here. You may be here. I am here. Which means I need 60%. 45 to 65%, I am good. So learn your percentage. When you learn that percentage, keep doing it so your body knows exactly what it is and it'll help you. Basically, as simple as that. So, I just drink 3 to 4 times a day. This here. If I feel like a little tired or something, I drink a little bit extra. That's it. And remember, another thing too, they add vitamin D's in this. And there's vitamin A and D. So you may need vitamin D less and vitamin A less too. Okay, so you don't have to buy that too, to save a little bit of money. Now we're going to go to the vitamins. Okay, so now we're at the vitamin section. I'm going to explain a little things. But for your case, you're going to have to learn your daily value. Maybe take less, maybe take more, maybe take in between. Okay? So I'm going to go a little bit slower because we're at the vitamin section. And yes, there is day and there is night. Believe it or not. I am telling you, day and night things behave very differently. First time in human history, someone's going to say that. And yes, your body behaves differently day and night. Why? It is because what I call the missing or the presence of ionized radiation, which is the sun. Yes, the sun plays a very important role in our life, in all the plants, even the planet itself. Without the sun, the planet would not spin. There you go. Okay? Anyway, so we're going to learn a little bit. And please remember, learn this slowly so you can understand, because I did all the work for you. So you're going to have to learn how things work. Vitamin B complex. I take this day and night in the evening. Okay? Vitamin A. I'll take one in the morning and one in the evening. Moringa leaf. I actually discovered this and it made me a lot of energy or fatigue. This depends on the sugar. If you have a lot of sugar, you have to take more. If you have less sugar, you have to take less. So if you have one of those glucose machines, get one. They're not that expensive. And test your blood. So that way you know your glucose level. When you know your glucose level, you can drink less or more. My case, I am right now at 135, which is very good. I only take one or two. I skip one day, only take one. Next day, only take two. So you can see the daily value. They want 3 total. Okay, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but they want 3 total. But for me, that means I only take one day, only take 500 milligram. And then the next day, I take 1,000. So I flip-flop on this one. Okay? These I actually do every day and evening. This here, sometimes I take them in the morning. Sometimes I take them in the evening to flip-flop them. Okay? So for you, you're going to have to do the same thing. When I don't take them, I can feel my amping. So this plays an important role. I don't like the potassium in there. I might just do iodine later in the future and see what happened, because I believe this gave me a little arthritis. Yes, I can feel that. So maybe I could have to take less. I'm not sure on that, but then I'll take my iodine away. Selenium. It is very important. You have to take selenium. And believe it or not, first time in human history you're going to hear something like that. It actually gave me hard-ons. Yes. So that means people who have ED actually need selenium and iodine. Oh boy, right? Now, I'm going to go into the night. I did this as an experiment. I did all this an experiment. Vitamin D, I didn't need any anymore, because when I get too much vitamin D, it actually goes the other way. Remember, there's 2 ways, okay? Because it's already had in milk. So I faded this out. And when I faded this out, I actually have more energy. So that actually tells me that I have enough. I may be eating more food that have vitamin D in it, and I already have them in the milk. So I didn't really need too much of this. So I scratched this off my list. But this is actually night. Same thing with C. I only take this. Okay, but it's called ecstasy. Okay. It actually helps me. It does. Respiratory health. It actually does. A little bit. But I didn't need it. So my body was A-okay taking that out. I experimented this for a little while. And when I took it out, I'm fine. So I didn't really need that. But for your case, you may. Okay? So I did that. I took one a day because they wanted, because it's 24-hour protection, blah, blah, blah. So I tested out. I'm not sure on that, but I tested out and it was okay. But I took it out. The same thing with these. That's the same. It's just a different ascorbate. Okay, I just want to show this on thing. Okay, because this version is non-acidic. Okay. Fish oil, and this is vitamin A and D, which I already have those, and I already took vitamin A, so I didn't need that. But if you don't have it, you can actually take fish oil for both of them. Okay? Now, magnesium. Oh boy, my body did not like that whatsoever. I put magnesium oil on because I didn't want to take it inside my body. So I did it here. I rubbed it all here. And believe it or not, oh boy, I got my headaches back. Not bad, not like amping headaches. Like one of the video I made a while back. Oh, I did not like that video still. That did no good. So magnesium for me, magnesium was not good for me. It gave me the amping back and I can feel it. So I took it out of my body and now I'm doing great because I did that as a test. For your case though, you have to test it out or else it is not worth it. So you might or may need magnesium and you don't even know it. So most of these things here, there are a few other things that are relevant, but these are some important stuff that I tried out and stuff like that. Don't take too much of that. So how I did night and day. Although I don't need these, I still took them like once in a while, just in case. I can deal with a little amping, so I'm okay. Remember, just because your body doesn't need it does not mean you don't have to take it. Remember that important thing, okay? The reason why for that is because we may be eating less or consuming more, so it's kind of fluctuate. Remember that as well, okay? And because of that understanding, you have to learn night and day. So for me, now, I took these during the day and night. Okay, you may want to write this down. For vitamin A, I took day and night as well. But sometimes I take less because they already have it in the milk. This here, I take day and night, and sometimes I skip night, depend on the day. If I feel like a little tired, I actually take more. Like the next day, I take more, like 2. So you have to remember that one. Potassium iodide, I skip it now. I am able to go without these, so I kind of skip it. So I flip-flop them. Like one day I take it, one day I don't. Sometimes I take 2 times a day. It's depending how your body is. So you, like I said, you have to learn this. Very important, because not all the time we don't have to take this all the time, because now our daily stuff, vitamins and everything, has been kind of like balanced a little bit, so we don't really need that as much anymore. And yes, I can feel it when I don't take it. Selenium, I take that every day. Rarely I skip it, because if you look at the daily value, it's actually 364%. Yeah. So one a day would be more than enough. You can actually skip the next day if you want to save a little bit of your tablet, because this is only 100. So that means it's about 90 days. You can probably prolong this by skipping, but learn to listen to your body with these 2, so that way you can save a little bit of money. Not just save a little bit of money, but you also helping your body as well. Same thing with this one. You don't have to take just like how they do the per serving, because if you have a glucose meter, you were able to understand your body and your sugar, and then you were able to know. If you have more sugar, you have to drink more. If you have less, you have to get less. But remember, your sugar level or your sugar intake has to be 100% too. So look on your sugar package. They will tell you. And if you have to drink coffee, just take a little bit less sugar. Don't add in too much. Drink less coffee. Coffee actually amping my stuff too. I'll make that video later. For vitamin A, as far as I understand, all these vitamins, it's from A to vitamin E. The body will kick all those out. So A, B, C, D, E. Body will kick those out. If you take too much, it actually will be able to take it out. For iodine, though, no, they won't kick it out. They will actually unbalance things in your body because of salt. Remember that. That video is right up here, or I'll leave it in the descriptions or whatever. I explain about how my last video that I did that explained about how salt play a very important role now. I don't know why yet. I think I know, but because I'm not sure, I'm going to say I don't know why yet. For vitamin B, I take it 2 little drops. And for here, it says that if I take 1 serving, 1 droplet of 1 ml, okay, 1 milliliter, I would get all this in here. Okay, pause it if you need to. Okay. All of my daily value in here. So, for here, it's 131%. For here, niacin, 25%. B4, 118. B12, ooh, that's a lot. And then, this one here, I don't even know how to, pantothenic acid. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I know what that is. It's a certain type of alcohol. I'm going to have to research into that one. Well, acid is an alcohol. Remember that? So, this is 600%. That's a little bit too much, isn't it? But I have no choice when I drop these. So, your case, if you can't find any of these things, try to get the B complex with B12, okay? And it actually helps with metabolism support. It does. That saves your life too. So, concluded to this video, we know about night and day. We have to work according to night and day. These, I take them in the morning. These, I take them in the night. Sometimes I take this during the day, but usually it's a night. In the evening, after dinner. After dinner, I take milk, and then I drink these. And sometimes I wake up, I feel my throat is dry. It's because of this. And that's when you know that you have too much in your body, so you don't have to take the next day or something, if that's the case, if that's your case. These doesn't do any of those effects, so which I love these. But sometimes I don't take vitamins A either, because they already put it in there. So to save, like I said, to save a little bit of money, you can probably skip that too, because you already have enough in there. Or if you don't, then take 1 extra. That I need every day and every evening, and it helped me tremendously. These 2 helped me tremendously because of sugar. And because of salt, you would have to go through this. And remember, I didn't have it on right here, but if you have a lot of vinegar or a lot of salad, you may want to get the baking soda to neutralize it. Yeah, baking soda neutralize your body. But don't do it too much. Remember this, okay? Do not do it too much. You have to find the balance. Your body may be different than mine. Write everything down as you take them. Let's say, for example, I take 2 of these a day, and I'm good. That means I don't need a 3rd dosage. Because of that, I only need Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This I need every day until I know my sugar goes down. But if I don't, I have to understand that. This flip-flop again. In the beginning, I took every day until I started to feel that my throat started to dry. I said, maybe I'm taking too much potassium or iodine. So I flip-flopped them, and that's when I understood what was going on. So these two, they actually go hand in hand. And then for selenium, I'm taking them every day. I don't feel my throat dry, so I'm good with that. For these, I know for a fact, because sometimes when I take too much, I get tired. So because of that, of understanding, and because the D is already in there, vitamin D, but I thought I would need vitamin D3, and these are little tablets anyway, I flip-flop them as well. And then for this one here, it's just that for the people who cannot have vitamin C straight, because this is buffered and non-acidic, so it'll be easy on your stomach, because if you eat like fruits, citric acid, and fruits, you may have a little stomach upset or something like that. It's because of vitamin C. I don't like it, so instead of that, one of the person actually watched these videos suggested that, and thank you for that, because I did not know that. I did not know about this, so thank you for suggesting that. You know who you are. You watch my video all the time, so you know who you are. That actually gave me a little bit better on my stomach, but I don't need a lot either. These two. So I don't take that a lot. Magnesium oil, that, oof, I did not like that. My body became amping again when I put this in, and I get a little headache. So maybe my body don't need magnesium. And last but not least, the fish oil. Fish oil is because of A and D. You can save a little bit of money on that because they are expensive. Vitamin D's are in there. You just maybe need just vitamin A. And this is expensive too, but I love that too. So anyway, I'm going to conclude this video. Watch it a few times so you can understand who you are. It is very important to understand of who you are. Once you understand of who you are, because I did all the hard work for you, understand this video, watch this video a few times. That way you can be like me. And before I go, I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about me now. And as I stated many times in my video, it is not about me. It is not about me because I don't appear in these videos because it's not about me. Myself, I have other things in work, okay? But all these videos for you, or for the people who watch these. Some people goes in and attack me, blah, 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 because of lack of understanding. Please learn how to understand. Learn how physics works. Learn how chemistry works. Just basic stuff like one person. Oh my God. The word is supplement. We are not swallowing medication. We are supplementing because our body does not get enough in food. I might not eat enough food. I might not. Sometimes if you eat certain things, you have too much. You can't do it. You can't do that either because you have too much. Too much food, too much certain vitamins, or like this, magnesium. I'm going to have a headache. If I had vinegar, I have a lot of headaches. So too much of something can, yes, and you heard it correctly, and I'll say it again, can feel your amping with EMF. So you have to learn your body. And no, this is only a supplement. So that's why this video exists, so you can actually learn about your supplement. Because like I stated, I did all the hard work. Follow it, or at least learn from it. That way you can understand your body. You may not need this, you may not need this, you may not need any of these. But because of lack understanding of some people, I say some, not all, to the people that you know who you are, the people who follow me and follow my channels and learn all about the EMF and watch the videos of my EMF Sensitivity Journey, my EMF Sensitivity Journey of 12 plus years, going on 13. It's even further than that, but I didn't, like I stated in many videos, I didn't really go serious on these. And it took 12 plus years as serious as taking some, sometimes I didn't follow it. I didn't listen to my body. And yes, I've been listening to my body for 12 plus years. And because of that, I got so much knowledge. I understood a lot of things. And now I can actually say a lot of things. And some of these things you won't find it anywhere because they do not understand what EMF sensitivity really is. Yeah, they do not understand what EMF sensitivity is. I do. And the first time in human history I'm going to say something. The earth, the moon, and the sun play a very important role in our EMF sensitivity. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what it is because I am protecting the 1 to 10. I have that 1 to 10 video here. I am going to protect that. I'm not going to say. I'm just going to give you 3 clues. The sun, the earth, and the moon play a very important role in our EMF sensitivity. Okay? So, because of that, and now we have cell phones, cell towers, who knows what else, wireless, Wi-Fi, smart meters, to Bluetooth for, in the gamings, and smart TVs, and even these things here contribute to it. Remember that, okay? What I hold in my hand will contribute to your EMF sensitivity. And this is the first time you're going to hear that too. Because of dirty electricity. And what is dirty electricity? Decay and low radiation is coming out of these little things. Yeah. EMF sensitivity is tied with arthritis. First time in human history, someone's saying that. You won't find it anywhere, but they will. In the future, they will. And they're going to see how harmful these are. Like I stated in that video, I said if you own your own house, either that, you are dead anyway. I end my suffering by taking this out. I'd rather die in a fire, and I'll state it one more time again. So, because of that, I am enjoying life. Because of all these, I am enjoying life. And no, I have not made a video since then. Because it's been two plus weeks. And I have not made a video because I'm enjoying life right now. I want to enjoy life before I actually make this video right here. And after these videos, I am going on a big vacation. So you probably won't see me any of the videos. I may just publish a few here and there, whatever, because I got a bunch of other videos that I made during the, I can't say certain things, but I made a bunch of other videos on a size and things like that. So I don't know what to do with them. But anyway, so because of that, I am enjoying life. The first time that you actually hear something like that, and it's going to be 13 years before I actually started to enjoy life. And all because of the wireless modem. The first wireless modem that I got. That's how I got this journey. And that was actually in 2006. If you count 2006 and 2014 is a very long, 2022 is a very long time. Okay? Anyway, I hope you learned something from this video, and that's very important. Before I go, yes, the Wonder Bracelet helps you, and look, a Curelic. I made a discoveries on clothing and a Curelic, and it'll help with certain things, and that's a separate video. That's why it's I couldn't find different color. It's an ugly color, but I don't care. So conclude to this video. Watch a few times. I know I kind of drag on with my personal stuff and things like that, but I hope you learned something very important in here, how to help your EMF sensitivity, because EMF sensitivity is a cause, and it's caused by what? I just said it 2 seconds ago, or 2 minutes ago, or even 1 minute ago. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cell tower, cell phone, blah, 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 and even these little suckers. Okay? And I made that discovery way back. And because of that, I am enjoying life. And I hope you enjoy this video. I will see you in the next video.